Okay everybody, this is my yard. I'm gonna talk through this video even though I hate talking and I hate hearing my voice on the video. I will do it for you guys. So I'm just gonna walk through and talk about all the different props. The first one you might see is this witch. She's 12 foot. She's from Home Depot. I did not make her. We'll see if she goes off in a minute here. This is the... Oh, there she is. Her head moves. She talks. She's a big hit with the kids. She's hovering. Her only point of contact is her broom. She didn't have legs when I bought her, so I made her little itty bitty witch feet. And then we have this witch, which I believe is Zelda born from the movie. This one I did make. I sculpted her head and her buttons, and I made her frame, and I made her move. She's just a simple watchman mech, which means she just goes back and forth. She's got a broom in her hand and a skull in her hand. Hi. Good. This one is Helgamine from the movie. So I sculpted her head, made the mech. She's a cauldron creep, kind of. She doesn't move. A traditional cauldron creep would mean she would move her back probably more. But she's stirring her cauldron. This is another one I made. And then we got lots of tombstones, different ones. I put glow on them, glow skeletons, black lights. Lots of tombstones back there. We got some of the tombstones from the movies. There's this one, and then the one back here, if you can see it, is from the movie. This is the singing pumpkins, which is always a big hit with the kids. I made the tombstone that says, "Here lies good old Fred." It's based on the Haunted Mansion tombstone, and that's where the projector hides to make the pumpkins work. So we have like 20 songs that they sing. We have one inflatable spiral hill back there. Lots of tombstones, some spider webs, which I'll get a close-up of later. We've got Sally sitting here with her basket of goodies from the movie, and she's holding a thistle. Again, more tombstones. We got the mummy boy back here. That's another one that I made, another watchman mech, so he goes back and forth. He was the first prop I ever made that moved. So he's not too bad for being 3 years old. He's still working. The pumpkins are singing scary, spooky skeletons now. We got Zero's tombstone. My brother made me this, along with the other tombstones. That was a gift one year from him. We've got Zero floating. It's not windy today, so he's not moving around much, but he floats. Got a nice black light on him. We've got a giant spider here. His arms move. His butt wiggles. The webbing underneath is called beef netting. It's the type of netting that they put over raw meat at butchers and things. So you get it in a big roll and then you cut it up. You can reuse it every year. So it's really nice. Instead of using the cheap stuff from the dollar store, I use this, and I use a ton of it. This is the Harley Quinn demon from the movie. It's another one I made. He's powered by a wiper motor. I sewed his whole costume. His belly's all held up with hula hoops. He breaks down so I can put him in the basement without taking up too much room. This is the fountain. And Jack went off, so. It's a new 13-foot Jack from Home Depot. I did not make this. This is new this year from Home Depot. He's really cool. He's got servo motors in his head, so he's nice and smooth. The fountain was the first prop I ever made for the yard. It does have tubing through it, so I could eventually put either a water pump or I could put fog going through it. I haven't done that yet, mostly because I don't like to have to stay and watch my yard every night. So right now we have these tassels that look like falling water, and we light up fabric on the bottom, makes it look like it's full of that green water. Jack again. I think he has like 3 parts of his song that he sings. This is my Chicago Haunt Builders tombstone that I made this year. I still have part of a character under Seagal that's going to go behind this. I haven't finished it yet. You can see more of that beef netting spider web. It's all cut by hand. It doesn't glow under blacklight very well, but it still looks cool. The egg sacs I made using the cheap fluorescent web, put into beef netting with spider rings. And then you can see we put the movie, parts of the movie, on the window in the front here. There's a tombstone here, it says Boo to You, which if you're a Disney fan, you know there's a parade called the Boo to You Parade. So I had to put that next to my Mickey Mouse ghost that I made. And then we have the countdown clock here. Another look at these webs up close. A couple more little props just sitting up here. My gargoyles that are on the porch year-round. Skeleton, I think the kids named him Bonesies. We got our donation bucket with a talking jack.
Happy Halloween, everyone!
You can hear how clickety-clockety he is versus the new one that's got the servos in it. This is our donation bucket. Got fake coals in it for Project Fire Buddies. Let me zoom out. This corner is our Haunted Mansion corner. So we have Constance Hatchaway here. I made this out of a blank Target prop. She's kind of like a mix of the old bride and the new bride, because the old bride used to have the beating heart. The new bride has the hatchet. So it's a nice mix. We got a projector here that projects the hitchhiking ghosts in the corner. We got the Madame Leota tombstone and the Welcome Foolish Mortals. You can see the ghosts here. I got them on some, not tulle, but it's like a mesh fabric. So they're a little more like floating in the air. This guy is supposed to be like the tree from the movie with the skeletons in him. And we have a motor up there that raises and lowers for the little skeletons up and down. A couple of skeletons hiding. We got the Brother Dave tombstone, which matches the Fred tombstone that I made over on the other side. That's another Haunted Mansion tombstone. Some lollipops. Then we're in the Oogie Boogie section. So we got the skeletons from the movie. We got Shock, Lock and Barrel. And they have kidnapped Santa Claus, so we have Santa kicking. And this is a homemade prop. We've got the snakes that eat the tree from the movie. We've got Oogie Boogie. It's gonna be hard to see on the camera, but we have a projector that projects bugs onto him, so it looks like his inflatable belly is completely full of bugs. I've got the snakes here. They did move for a while. I didn't use the right cord, so the cord snapped, so I have to redo that. But they're pretty cool on their own. A lot of detail. Those are his snake eyes, snake dice. I have a sensor in here that plays Oogie Boogie sounds. We got his torture wheel.
With hunger, one more roll of the dice. Gonna do it.
Another one I made. Got some slinkies, and we got the clown with the tearaway face. My version doesn't have a face that tears away, but he's still kind of creepy. We got the mayor inflatable in the back. He turns around. He goes from the smiley face to the sad face. When he spins around, he's real slow. Got the pumpkin section. Another sign, a Halloween Town sign. My big selection of, let me see if I can get this to show up. My skull sunflowers. Here, we'll go over here. You can see them here. And all my pumpkins. More skull flowers. Lots and lots of pumpkins. And then we have a Pokemon, a Bulbasaur with a pumpkin on his back. Got the big pumpkins, the stackable ones from Home Depot. And then we got the big Inferno guy. And he's dressed up somewhat like the Scarecrow Jack in the beginning of the movie. He's got torn pants and a torn shirt on. And he's got a camera up there, so I can videotape people. Make sure they're acting right. But yeah, so here's the full spread. Takes up the whole yard. It's very bright. Yeah, thanks for watching.